Skootr, which is a premium managed office spaces firms. In fact, my colleague Bhavya Dua was in connection with the management, the founder Puneet Chandra, and he says that there is a lot of high demand for such spaces as big corporates have transitioned to the managed office space model. Listen in.
We wanted people to kickstart their business with us, hence, we named it Skootr. From kickstart came Skootr. Okay. And then we wanted to, showcase agility, flexibility, fast, and, we wanted people to, ride on us. And we were very inspired by this name Apple, where you see a bite. And there's a theory behind Apple name that, Apple wanted everybody to have a bite of it. We wanted everybody to have a ride of us. So that's why we named it Skootr.
Okay. Also, I'll go recently by what has been there in the news, right? That you took 1 lakh square feet area in Noida recently, a few months back.
Yeah.
So how is the industry demand looking like when it comes to managed office spaces in India?
Industry demand is pretty good, Bhavya. Actually, post-COVID, a lot of inclination has moved towards managed office spaces. People want to be asset-light and people want to be hassle-free. I mean, the companies want to be hassle-free. And that has been a primary reason why managed office is really picking up from where it was, 3-4 years down the line. You've seen that there has been a considerable growth. Now approximately 17% of the entire real estate market is managed office. And it is said that it is going to grow to about 30%. 30% of the new take-up is shifting towards managed office. So I think the industry is growing phenomenally. And we see more and more companies choosing managed office spaces, primarily because the reason they want a single point of solution. They don't want to deal with multiple vendors, multiple landlords in multiple locations. They want to be focused. They want to be focused at what they're doing. So I think that's primarily the reason.
Right. So during COVID, when everyone shifted to work from home, but now they're moving to hybrid versions, right? Correct. So how has the comeback been since then?
Yeah, so very interesting question. The comeback, comeback for those companies or for us?
Both, actually.
Both. Okay. So see, the work style has changed and companies have adopted hybrid model. Now, because of this adaptation, what they are doing is they have to make interesting offices, the newer ways of officing, right? It has to move from very conventional desk after desk after desk to something very new, different, where people are interested, to come back to office spaces. So I think the entire outlook of how they really looked at office space have changed. So right from the largest of the largest companies, today they come to us and they say that they want a very interesting office space. They don't want a very conventional. They've moved away from, they want 100, 200, 500 workstations. They've moved away from that. And they said, we want a very collaborative office where they can invite people and they can showcase the new way and the new generation of office. Right. So I think that's what has changed. And that has given boost to our industry. Because especially Skootr, at Skootr, we are very design-centric. We create very different offices like you would have seen here. So very different vibe, and that's what we feel, while we are building every office for any of our customer, we feel that, that office is a piece of art for us, and we build it with passion, with a lot of different elements that we create for them, a lot of biophilic elements, and there's a lot of science behind it. That science we could go deeper and deeper, but there's a lot of science behind why an office should be of a certain kind, right? So I think we just follow that and we curate office for those companies,
Also, when we talk about this comeback for you, then how has, like in percentage terms, how has things increased from how they were in COVID, like 3 years back to now?
See, like I said, 30% of the entire office leasing. So today, 50 million square feet would have leased this year. I think half the year, it's almost 25 million. Another 25 million will happen in the next, next half of the year. 30% of this entire take-up has been managed office. So you would say almost 50 million square feet has been, is the market size for this year, which the managed office will take up. So it's phenomenal, and it has been growing. It is, I think, assumed that today the entire real estate industry, there's about 600 million of grade A office space. Already 17% is managed office, which is to grow to, again, 30-35%, which is a very decent size and a very large industry to be in.
And what percentage of the market share of this managed office industry do you enjoy currently?
So, see, we follow a different rule. We don't want to really go by market share and, let's say, capture the market. We believe that, the company has to be profitable, the company has to be bottom line positive, it has to have strong fundamentals, and real estate industry per se has to go, step by step. You just can't go in one day and conquer the entire world and have the entire real estate industry and entire market share with you. Especially, you know, the real estate industry, I'll tell you, it's something that you have to really build over a period of time, right? Real estate industry is about the product that you build. And to really, you know, I would say, dwell the product deeper in the customer's mindset, it takes time. We are building it on product. Like, you know, we have seen that in markets that we are present in, people really have a lot of trust in our product. And now, practically, we don't have to sell the product. It sells by us, you know, by what we have delivered overall. And we believe in times to come, we are going to take over the market in every bit, in every sense.